Hey guys, back again to the simple present tense. In the first part, we have covered the first 3 points: the form, the usage, and the key words of the simple present tense. In today's lesson, we're gonna focus on how to form questions in the simple present tense, how to form yes/no questions, how to form WH questions, and how to form tag questions. Okay, now let's move to the questions. How to form yes/no questions in the simple present tense. You start with do and does as question words بمعنى هل. ببدأ سؤالي هنا ب do and does بمعنى هل. Then the subject and then the verb in the infinitive form, and must be in the infinitive form with do and does. Then you complete the rest of the sentence and the question mark at the end. The answer will be with yes or no plus the subject and do and does. But with no, we will say don't and doesn't. Let's have these examples. The third example, does she sleep at 8 p.m. for example? Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. The last example, do they sleep? Do they sleep at 10 p.m.? The answer will be yes, they do, or no, they don't. Here in this chart, we're going to form WH questions in the simple present tense. You start with the question word, then the auxiliary verbs do and does depending on the subject, then the base form of the verb, the infinitive form, and then the rest of the sentence. The example, what do you want? What do you want? Another example, why does he shout at you? Why does he shout at you? Won't and shout, be careful, are in the infinitive form. Why does Beth always complain so much? Number 3, how much does the ticket cost? Number 4, why don't you ever go on? Here are some other examples. When do you want to meet me? Number 2, why does Beth always complain so much? Number 3, how much does the ticket cost? And number 4, why don't you ever go on vacation? Now, I have covered the 5 main points that I have told you about at the beginning of this video. But I'll add one more thing. How to form tag questions in the simple present tense. What? Tag questions? Yes, tag questions are questions at the end of a sentence to emphasize something. هي أسئلة بتيجي في نهاية الجملة عشان تأكد على معلومة معينة. Here an example, John likes me. This is the sentence and you have to do 3 things to form tag questions. After the sentence, you put comma. It's number 1. Put comma after the sentence. Number 2. Use the auxiliary verb do or does but in the opponent form. ده معناه لو الجملة مثبتة الفعل المساعد بتاعي do أو does هيبقى منفي don't and doesn't. لو الجملة منفية هيبقى الفعل المساعد بتاعي don't do or does. If the sentence is in the affirmative form, the tag question will be in the negative form and vice versa. لو الجملة مثبتة فعلك المساعد هيكون منفي. لو الجملة منفية الفعل المساعد هيكون مثبت. طيب an example, John likes me. The sentence is in the affirmative form, so we will use the tag question in the negative form. Here the auxiliary verb likes is, we will use does. But in the negative form, so it will be doesn't. And the third point, you use the pronoun, not the nouns. Use the pronouns. John, we will say he. Amira, she. Michael, he. Ahmed and Mona, they. And so on. Let's read the example again. John likes me doesn't he؟ ومعناه يا ولاد أليس كذلك، السؤال مزايل بيبقى معناه أليس كذلك، بأكد على النقطة دي. Another example, all those girls speak French. يلا بينا نكون التاج questions. We will put the comma. Then we will look at the verb. The verb here is speak. So the auxiliary verb that we will use is do. The sentence is in the affirmative form. So the auxiliary verb will be in the negative form. It will be don't. Look at the subject, all those girls. We will replace the subject with the pronoun they. So the tag question will be don't they? All those girls speak French. Don't they? Thanks a lot, my dear students, and I hope you understood the lesson well. See you soon in another video.